Hey, joining us right now, Commanders Podcast. He is our buddy, friend of the program. Rio Robinson is back.
Oh, my goodness.
Good morning, Rio. How are you, sir? Look great. Love the black Jada Daniels jersey this morning. Looking fantastic.
It's the playoffs, baby. How y'all doing?
I'm great, but it's
Phenomenal.
It's the Christmas tree still up?
It is the good luck sign. I'm not taking it down till our season's over.
All right. Well, look.
I respect it.
Suave, I'll let you take over now. I'm going to go refresh my tea, and you guys can chop it up and talk about what the Commanders need to do to pull it off this weekend.
All right.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
Go ahead.
Right.
Go get your tea then, man.
All right.
Go ahead.
Take him off the screen.
So, yes, again, we got our man Rio Robinson from Washington Commanders Podcast. So, let's go ahead and jump right into it, man. Let's just go ask the big question. What's going to take for Washington to win? Come on, man. Just let the fans know, man.
And first things first, this is a good football team we're playing on Sunday. They've beat quality teams this year. They've beat the Detroit Lions. They handled the Eagles. They handled us. And they handled the Los Angeles Chargers. They've probably beat as many playoff teams as anybody in the postseason. Baker Mayfield, 41 touchdowns. Bucky Irvin as a rookie, over 1,100 yards. But Washington can beat this football team. We played this team when Jaden Daniels was a newborn baby of a quarterback. And now, 18 weeks later, he's walking, he's running, he's forming full sentences, and he's the flyest baby in all of the NFL right now. So they're seeing a different variation of Washington than they saw in week one. This is a very winnable game and probably the most exciting game of the weekend, the reason why they put it on Sunday Night Football.
Absolutely. And while we're still on the same subject about Washington winning, I think the X factor, I know everybody will say is Marshawn Lattimore, but to me, I think the X factor is the running back. We need to find consistency. So I'm going to ask you, Rio, should Jaden Daniels be the one that runs more, or should we be the one to actually use our running backs like your Chris Rodriguez and Brian Robinson? Should we use those kind of more to take the edge off of Jaden Daniels?
If we could get anything from the running backs, it would be great because it's been quite some time since we've got actual production from the running back position. Jaden's legs are obviously going to be a neutralizer. Todd Bowles is one of the more blitz heavy, if not the blitz heaviest defensive coordinator in the league. And we can't wait for the running backs to produce, though. I think we're going to have to create stuff with the screen game. Thank God we got Austin Eckler back this week. Yeah. We can't wait for Brian Robinson to show up to the party. So expect to see the quarterback's legs, expect to see some creativity and some screen in the screen game, because we can't sit around and wait till the running game gets going. But I think we're going to see a lot of Jaden Daniels on Sunday. I think he's going to throw it a lot. I think he's going to have to move around a lot. I think he's putting that cape on Sunday night.
All right, J-Lo?
Yeah, first one, to stick on the topic of the running game, I kind of asked Stan Quinn this during his press conference after the Falcons game, but do you think we should be seeing more of Chris Rodriguez? Because his numbers probably aren't the same as our other running backs, but that's also, A, because he hasn't gotten as many touches, but B, for him, it's not about the numbers, in my opinion. It's about the explosiveness he has in his plays. Like in that Falcons game, obviously, he didn't end up with very many yards, but the hurdle he had, the final touchdown, he was just incredible. He's trucking over guys. He gets through the offensive line so quickly. Is that a guy we should see more of?
I think the thing with Chris Rodriguez is he has better vision than Brian Robinson Jr.
Yeah.
Brian Robinson's a more explosive, I guess. I mean, neither of them are burners, but Chris Rodriguez gets to where he's going in a hurry. He sees the field. If nothing's there immediately, he sees what opens up in other places. And I wouldn't mind seeing more of Chris Rodriguez Jr. I don't care who it is out of the backfield. We just can't be getting 10 to 12-yard performances from starting running backs. That's not going to do it in a playoff game. Somebody got to give me something on Sunday. Give me 4 yards of pop. I don't care who it is out of the backfield. But like I said earlier, we are very happy to have Austin Eckler back. I think this is going to be an Austin Eckler game. I think we throw it to him 4 or 5 times, and he touches it another 5 to 7 times on the ground.
Absolutely. Obviously, Rio Robinson joining us. You can follow him on the X, follow the Rambling with Rio podcast. A couple more for you here. Really quickly, we were asking a couple other people our poll question. Who are you most afraid of when it comes to the Buccaneers offense? Is it Baker Mayfield, Mike Evans, or Bucky Irving?
everybody runs on us. So the running game definitely terrifies me. But going back to the first time we played Tampa, it's Baker, because Washington got sufficient pressure on this guy all afternoon. The problem was we couldn't get to him. He was slippery. Our hands were just falling off his jersey. He was maneuvering and breaking. He looked like prime Michael Vick versus us, except he was killing us because he kept his eyes down the field. He created so many first down opportunities just by avoiding sacks and throwing the ball after avoiding our pressure.
Absolutely. Are we going to bring him in, Suave?
Let's bring him in.
Is it that guy? Is it time for the morning dump?
It's time for the dump.
Paulie. You there, Paulie?
Hell to the W.
Hell to the W. Hey,
What up, Paulie?
Hell to the W.
I wanted to bring Paulie in for this question really quick because I want to ask the both of you. Just talk to me. We asked this to Joe Theismann. We had Joe Theismann on the show, and we talked about what's going on around the DMV, the vibe. I want both of you. I'll start with you, Rio. Talk to me about the vibe around the DMV right now. How exciting! How much the atmosphere is up right now. The fact that Washington football is back in the playoffs. They have an opportunity at hand against the Buccaneers. What's going on in the fan base? How exciting is this?
It's pretty lit right now, man. It's pretty exciting. Most of the people who put their jerseys away, the casuals who stopped watching the team for a while, they're back. You see people of all ages wearing Washington jerseys. Like I told a lot of people, it's like you got a Purple Heart on your chest when you walk out with some Washington gear right now, because everybody's pulling up to you, stopping you for a conversation. I think this is the most awake our fan base has been in quite some time, and we might as well build on it this weekend.
Absolutely. Paulie?
Man, there's a lot of scared talk. There's a lot of loser talk going on out here, man.
Definitely.
I mean, there's a lot of loser talk. There's a lot of haters. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of excitement, too. Like people like me, because I've been here before. So I like to say I'm a championship fan. You know what I mean? I've been here through all the champions. So this is not nothing new for me. For the league to be hating on us, for the divisional teams, the Eagles, the Giants fans, the Cowboys, all the fans is hating on us right now. They wishing on our downfall. So I'm not really scared. I know how this is going to play out, man. Listen, it plays out for us every year to win. We just never do our part. Now we doing our part. You know what I mean? Like Rio said, the key to this game is getting Baker Mayfield to the ground. We got pressure on him in that first game.
Absolutely.
We can never get him to the ground. You know what I mean? And you got to constantly be in his face. Pause. And you also got to contain Mike Evans. You know what I mean? That's the key. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, though, they going to score. They going to score. They going to run the ball. They going to put up yards. The key is for us on offense. This is going to be like the Cincinnati game we played. Baker's going to do his thing. We just got to do our thing. All we got to do is get one or two stops, and we coming home with a victory, man.
I like it.
Absolutely.
I agree. There's definitely a lot of
Rio, you don't sound confident about what I'm saying, man.
No. I'm confident because there's a lot of loser talk happening. There's a lot of happy to be here talk. I'm not here for that.
Right. Hey. I heard somebody on the radio yesterday said, I don't want Jaden Daniels have to be Superman. What are you talking about?
It's the playoffs.
With his kick hanging.
It's the
playoffs.
Yes.
I don't care if he got to carry the whole East Coast on his back. Let's go.
Yeah.
I want to see Superman. I don't want to see Clark Kent. Clark Kent can stay home from work. Just bring Superman on. That's who I came to see play, man.
Bring the phone booth. Bring the phone booth to Raymond James Stadium. I'm here for it.
Man.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So before we get everyone off, let's go around the room. This is a tough question.
Oh, man.
What we see as the outcome? What we see? We're gonna start with you, Rio. What do you think? What's our prediction for this game? The final score.
27-24 Washington Commanders, baby. We're going on to the divisional round. First playoff win in 19 years. We might as well get it the same place where we got our last playoff win back in 2005. Let's make them cannons come to a halt. Jaden Daniels game-winning drive down 24-20. Touchdown. Ooh. We out of here. Don't care who we play next week. We're moving on to round 2 of the playoff.
All right, Paulie, you next.
37-31, man. 37-31. And we'll be in Minnesota next week, man. You know what I
Minnesota.
mean? Green Bay. We're gonna be in Minnesota next week. Green Bay gonna knock off the Eagles. That's easy work for Green Bay this weekend. I'm telling you. And Minnesota gonna take care of the Rams, man.
I need
That's
that.
what's gonna happen.
I
You know what I mean? Hey,
Huh.
before you let me get out of here, I gotta talk about my Fighting Irish, baby. Let's go, baby.
That was clutch. That was clutch.
Congratulations
Yes,
about that, Paulie.
congratulations.
We gotta talk about the Fighting Irish, baby. Marcus Freeman, man. The first black coach to coach for a national championship.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Let's go, man. Hey,
know
listen,
it.
and also I get out of here, man. Hey, my white boy Rick Award gotta go to Drew Allure, man. He showed up at the press conference looking like a young Jim McMahon. He had all his NIL drip on. You know what I mean? And he basically said, I don't want to be here. Y'all know why we here. Let's go. Hey, man. So
Hey.
Drew Allure gets my white boy Rick Award of the week, man. You know what I mean?
Well, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much.
We appreciate you, Paulie. Here's to the W.
Y'all have a good weekend, man. If you're out here to 757, be safe. It's supposed to be a wintry mix and all that out here tonight. If you need me, hit me up. I'll be out in the tow truck to get you. You know what I mean? Hey, Rio, man, I love you, boy. You know what I'm saying? Head up to the W, man. Hey, Rio, next time you come, man, bring the toilet paper, man, because it's the morning talk.
There you go.
Thank you, Paulie.
Appreciate it, Paulie.
Enter the building.
I mean, do you two have a prediction for Rio before we let him go? What is your prediction,
You want to go,
Suave?
Suave?
Yes.
I mean, what are we
And I'll
talking
go
about
after
here?
you.
I'm going 28-27 Washington.
Sir.
I think it's gonna be like 27-21,
1 point.
and Jaden is gonna lead it down, and that's final drive, he wins it.
Oh man. All right, I'm gonna go with Washington Commanders 38-35. We'll win by a field. I don't know if the field goal will be game winning, but we'll have 3 on them. Give me the Washington Commanders.
All right, good stuff. Rio, always a pleasure, my friend. You can check him out on the X at Rio_Robinson911, and of course on YouTube. Check out the Rambling with Rio Commanders podcast. Enjoy the action. Should about 31 million plus watching it. Are you going to be doing, by the way, are you doing live reaction broadcasts this weekend?
Absolutely. I think it's going to be more fun, though, because I'm going to be watching it with a group of friends as long as
Oh,
the
yes.
Oh man.
as long as the snow doesn't go too crazy this weekend.
All right.
That's
Well,
right. Hey, be safe.
Be safe, man.
Yeah, we'll check that out this weekend, buddy. We appreciate you, as
Get
always.
the flag out. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
the flag is out.
Raise out.
It's time
Let's go.
Raise it.
Come on.
Oh, my.
Come on. Let's
Appreciate it all
go.
as
Have a good
always.
one, Rio.
Have a good one, Rio.
Man,
Broncos.
I'll tell you what. This, show has come to a screeching halt. That's fine.
He knew what he was doing when he said
Hey,
that.
hey, Rio, I'll let you have your moment. Enjoy it.
Y'all are going to win. It's all
Enjoy it, my friend.